You cannot buy technical transformation. As hard as you try, you have to build it. It's like spending a ton of money on a gym membership and just expecting six-pack abs. You got to put in the work. I see this over and over in my line of work. Leaders think that buying the newest, latest, greatest software is the win, but really that is just the starting line. You cannot deposit software in the bank. It does not just automatically give you ROI. It's kind of like spending a ton of money on a shiny new sports car, but not being able to drive it. Does it make you look cool? I guess. Is it a flex on Instagram? For sure, maybe. But at the end of the day, it's not going to make you profitable as an organization. I'm going to give you my top 3 reasons why your technology is not delivering the ROI that you were either promised in the sales process or just hoped for as an organization. And I'm going to use a real life case study to show you why this can happen in actual business, because it doesn't matter what I say, right? It matters what happens in real organizations out there and how we kind of cut through the noise of the industry and big marketing dollars to make sure we as businesses make money from our software investments. So let's dig into just the background of this case study real quick. Cariad is the internal software division for Volkswagen. It launched in 2020, and the goal here was to create a competitive edge, which a lot of companies do through customizing their internal software to be the leader in automotive experience. Sounds cool, right? But the scope was insane. It promised over-the-air updates, level 3 autonomy, custom chip design, which if you know anything about chip designs is nuts, and also just the interoperability of their internal operating system across all of their car brands. So the first issue that I see is scope creep. And this example is a perfect kind of look at when you overpromise and underdeliver. So by 2025, this project for Volkswagen was over 2 years behind with some critical issues. Cybersecurity, compliance, technical complexity, lack of product ownership, you name it, this scope had it. Way too big, right? Way too big to deliver on any sort of accurate timeline. They thought, since our scope is increasing, let's just go ahead and hire a bunch more engineers. Wrong. This caused multiple overlapping code bases with over 20 million lines of code and 1,500 critical errors. That's a fuck ton. The scope creep is not only just affecting the projects. For this example, it stopped and delayed the launch of some of their electric vehicles, which, if you know, in the automotive market is a need to be competitive. Second clear issue here that I see all the time is lack of ownership. And this happens a lot, especially when we're in agile organizations and there's a lot of collaboration between IT and the business, which is a good thing, but we need to have alignment and clear product ownership. They did the classic leadership C-suite bullshit, which is, oh, I want you to be innovative and create this amazing new technology that we've never seen before in the industry, but also I want to micromanage you and know everything you're doing at all times. And that led to huge friction within their teams, where they saw during this overall initiative over 14% increase in turnover because their teams were so confused they didn't want to work there anymore. The approval process was so cumbersome that they started to create workarounds, which totally understandable because they couldn't get anything done, which led to silos in the project and overall lack of organizational alignment. Reason number 3 that you're not seeing ROI, which this example shows, is because you're trying to be something you're not. I see so many companies now rebranding from a retail company or a brick and mortar store to we're a technology company. No, you're not. Okay, you're not a technology company. You might utilize technology to remain competitive, and that's awesome. But stay true to what you do and do not try to be like Volkswagen, that's an automotive giant, and all of a sudden wants to turn into a software engineering company when they don't have those competencies in-house. It's not fair to your team, and it's not fair to your customers. You want to build a proprietary software, you go for it. But have help, okay? Have engineers and partners that can help you build on existing platforms. So it's not your legacy system and this new system fighting against each other, so you become completely interoperable. Being a technology company does not automatically make you print money, okay? So stay in your lane and do what you're good at. You guys, ROI is not promised in the purchase price as much as your sales rep wants you to think it's some magic. It's earned through behaviors like strong leadership, continued alignment, and knowing the plan. Too often, companies get completely enamored with new technology and buy the software first, let the strategy then follow. We'll figure it out. And that's not only stupid, but it's super expensive.